want that. So जो भी बोलिए, जो भी लिखिए, वो सच होना चाहिए, लेकिन सारा सच लिख दो इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. And I'm telling you, there have been instances when people have lied on the resume. They were asked to join, but once it was found out that they have lied, they were sacked. And I'll give you an example of आपने Infosys का नाम तो सुना है ना? Infosys का नाम
Yes,
सुना
sir.
है? Infosys का एक केस है. They recruited somebody and then they asked him to join. This fellow joined. But on his resume, he had lied about his previous salary. During background check, it was found that this fellow has inflated the salary. He was already working, but they sacked him. What is harm in simply lying about the salary? But they said no. Our policy is that for every position, we don't go by what you are earning now. For that position, we are going to offer that. Even if your existing salary is half of that, there's no point why you should lie. Because if you're lying on the resume, then you can be lying about other things also. So, never lie. Dusra, the shorter the resume, better it is. The ideal page length of a resume is only one page. Is only one page. One page is enough to describe everything about a person. But suppose, at least for a fresher, one page is more than enough. More than enough. And for those who have experience, the maximum limit is 2 to 3 pages. वो 3 पेज भी कौन लिखेगा जिसको 15, 20, 25 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है? Only that fellow will write. Now another thing is ये पेज लेंथ किसके ऊपर लागू नहीं होता. If you are applying for a shop floor job, but suppose you are applying for a research or a teaching job, then this page length is not applicable there. There, because people want to know your contribution in research, your contribution in education, then your knowledge, how many papers you have published, etc., etc. So there is no page limit only when you are applying for a research and development job or a teaching job. Except for that, maximum page length is 2 to 3 pages, but that's only for those who have wide amount of experience. For freshers, one page is enough. And ये page length बढ़ता क्यों रहता है? Because we get into describing our family background, then our semester-wise mark sheet. Nobody is interested in my name of my father or what my father does or how many brothers or sisters I have. Nobody is interested in like what was my semester-wise this thing marks. If I have a degree, I have gone through all that, right? So maximum one page for fresher. That's for you people. And then when you get that, you will see that how it is possible to write your resume in one page. Rule for page length. Recent graduates have less than 3 to 5 years experience. Limit your resume to one page maximum. It's possible. हम लोग एक तो spacing का ध्यान नहीं रखते, number one, and number two, we keep adding unnecessary information. Recruiters don't have time. They don't want to get into my family background or my semester-wise result. They only want to know your achievements. And that's possible to give that in one page. So, rule on page length, maximum one page. If you have less than 3 to 5 year experience, and if you have above, not more than 2 to 3 pages. But of course, this rule does not apply to those who are applying for research or teaching jobs. Know what to put emphasis on. I already told you the skills that employers want. So your resume must mention those skills. For freshers: leadership, time management, critical thinking, analytical skills. Simply mentioning is not enough. You have to actually now prove that how do you say that you have those skills. And this is where your extracurricular activities come into play. Communication skill. My school or college had a magazine and I used to contribute articles in that. Or there was a debating society. I used to participate in that. So communication skill. I was captain of my school, let's say cricket team. That's your leadership skill. I was playing games, active participant in games. That's your team working skill. So know what to put emphasis on. This we have showed you. Plus, even in that PPT I gave you, all these you mentioned there. Placement and style. That is formatting. What should come where? So when organizing the content of the resume, post the most marketable information. And what are those most marketable informations? That's your skills, traits, leadership, communication, team working, etc., etc. ये जो आपका education है, this can be last because if I'm applying for that position, people take it for granted. If somebody is asking for engineers, they know I'm an engineer. वही apply करेगा. So placement is the skills. And again I told you आपको ये सोचना पड़ेगा वो जो ये job जिस job के लिए मैं apply कर रहा हूँ उस job में which are the top most required skills. आपका sequence भी वैसे ही start होना चाहिए. If you are applying for a shop floor job, skills required are different. If you are applying for a sales job, skills required they are different. So many times, looking at the kind of job I'm applying for, I have to fine tune my resume. So carefully study करें क्या देख के interviewer reject करने वाला है. Because if you remember, our first session was selection is a process of rejection, placement and style. So your qualities, leadership skill, accomplishments, awards, honors, coursework, project work, technical summary, language skills, certifications. In this order, clarity is important. That's where your language comes into play. What kind of language you use. In fact, I have another program, and the name of that program is Say It Right the First Time. Power of your words. Actually, I've done a national seminar on this. So clarity is very important. Language plays extremely important role in how clear or confused your language will be. So मैंने एक आपको ये पहले बता दिया यहाँ पे लिखा है do the statements begin with an action verb. How can you check whether your जो आपने लैंग्वेज लिखी है वो क्लियर है कि नहीं. वन, डू द स्टेटमेंट्स बिगिन विद नॉट अ वर्ब, एक्शन वर्ब. वर्ब के दो तरह के होते हैं. One is action verb, second type of verbs are called stative verbs where there is no action. Are the action words descriptive? Are the words adjectives descriptive? Are all unnecessary words eliminated? And this is not for only resume, otherwise to पावरफुल राइटिंग का एक रूल है, बहुत सिंपल सा रूल है. इफ यू हैव रिटन योर सेंटेंस ऑफ ओनली 3 words and if you feel you can remove 1 word from there, remove it. That's editing. So no unnecessary. I'll give an example unnecessary word ka come back. Come is meri taraf ho. Back also means same thing. So why should I write come back? Okay, so clarity is very important. Clarity, how use short sentences. Simple English. Many people have this confusion that if I write, like high-fi words, interviewers will get impressed. No, they don't. They get impressed only when your language is so simple and so clear that anybody can understand it. I don't have to, like rack my brain to understand ये sentence का meaning क्या है. So use short sentences, simple language, correct grammar and spellings. एंड इनफैक्ट मुझे ये सब करने की जरूरत भी नहीं होती आजकल. कंप्यूटर डज ऑल दिस फॉर मी. If you write a word and you see red line below that word, it means वो word का spelling गलत है. If you write a sentence and you see green light below that sentence, that means वो sentence का grammar गलत है. Computer gives you suggestions. Computer doesn't decide for you. You have to. Computer has only given you hint. Sentence का grammar गलत है या sentence का spelling गलत है. Then you have to choose the right option and make the correction. But short sentence लंबे क्यों हो जाते हैं? We keep using this word and over डाल के sentence को लंबा कर देते हैं. They are called compound sentences. जितना लंबा सेंटेंस कर देंगे, नंबर 1 उतना पढ़ने वाले को समझने में तकलीफ होगी, एंड 2 उतना ही आपके सेंटेंस में मिस्टेक्स आ जाएंगी. So एक रूल बना लो, not only for interview, for resumes, any sentence, limit the sentence length to maximum 12 to 15 words. Sentence एक word का भी होता है. Even one sentence is a word, a sentence. But avoid making the sentence longer by using conjunctions. Conjunctions are and, or, for, etc., etc. Check your resume 2 to 3 times for above points. Revise. There's a difference between revision and rereading. Don't reread simply mechanically, revise. And if possible, have somebody else check for these things: short sentence, simple English, correct grammar and spelling. आजकल तो कंप्यूटर पे लिख रहे हो, तो प्रिंट लेने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. That itself, जो आपने पेपर पे, जो कंप्यूटर पे टाइप किया है, that can be circulated to ask for suggestions from people. Now, these days people ask for soft copies only, so you only mail. But if you have to send hard copies, never send photocopies. Never send photocopies. Always send originals. Photocopies का मतलब ये है बहुत simple, that this fellow is one, not serious. 2, he is applying to many places indiscriminately. 2, never forget to sign your resume. Even if it is a soft copy, you can use digital signature there, and वो digital signature तो free में मिल जाते हैं आजकल. Sign your resume. If I get a hard copy of a resume and it's not even signed, the first impression that comes to my mind is, hey, who is this candidate? इसके पास अपना resume sign करने का भी time नहीं है. If he doesn't have time to sign even his resume, then even I don't have time to interview that fellow seriously or recruiting. Short sentence, simple English, correct grammar and spellings. MS Word helps in all this. But MS Word doesn't give you exact replacement. It makes suggestions. It's for me to choose the correct suggestion. Check your resume 2 or 3 times. Don't send all photocopies. Yes, you can send photocopies of the testimonial certificates, but जो resume है आपका, that should be only original and on a good bond paper, not on a photocopy paper. Let there be order on your resume. Order means sequence. So I've already made some suggestions about what kind of order or what kind of sequence should be there in the resume. That is, if you have some work history or experience, generate a timeline for every professional position and select the most relevant experience. Always, in resumes, always start with the last one first. जो आपका existing job या skill है, सबसे last में सीखा, वहाँ से start करिए. So normally, so it is last learned, first written. First learned, last written. ये है. So generate timeline of every professional position and select the most relevant work experience, work history. Students के लिए volunteer experience. Again, I'm repeating. जितने भी सोशल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के मेंबर बन सकते हो, लॉयन क्लब, जेसी क्लब, और यू आर इन बड़ौदा, मोस्ट ऑफ यू विल बी देयर, सो यू हैव बड़ौदा मैनेजमेंट एसोसिएशन देयर, you have quality circles, and all of these have student wing. Become member of student wings. Not only they, expose you to many good seminars and all that, you it also adds weight to your resume. Professional membership, civic activities, extracurricular activities, student organization experience. ये जो हमारा एटीट्यूड बदलती है, ये क्लासरूम नहीं बदलती है। जो भी पर्सनैलिटी इंप्रूव होती है वो क्लासरूम के अंदर नहीं होती, वो सारी क्लासरूम के बाहर होती है। क्लासरूम के बाहर मीन्स दोज आर योर एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज। फॉर्मेटिंग, फॉर्मेटिंग मीन्स स्पेस कितना होना चाहिए, फॉन्ट कौन सा होना चाहिए, फॉन्ट का साइज क्या होना चाहिए, बिटवीन टू लाइन स्पेसिंग कितनी होनी चाहिए, अलाइनमेंट कैसी होनी चाहिए, all that is formatting. Right way, make it look professional with no spelling or grammatical errors. Use italics now. यहाँ भी मैं आपको ऐसे एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ। I made the screen black myself. जितने भी आपके ये एलिमेंट्स हैं, they should all be left aligned. All left aligned. No right alignment, including ऊपर का एड्रेस. Unless you are, if you have a letterhead and then you're writing on the letterhead, तो letterhead का जो format है वो है, I can't change that. Many people have the letterhead even on the PC. If you're using that, that's fine. But if you are not, if you don't have letterhead, then everything left aligned. Suggested font size is 11, 10 to 11. Suggested fonts आपका वो क्या है, एरियल, यस एरियल और टाइम्स न्यू रोमन. Preferred is Times New Roman because Times New Roman takes minimum space. If you see जितने भी आपके newspapers हैं, they all use Times New Roman because this Times New Roman takes minimum space. आपने एरियल यूज किया, जितना एरियल का एक पेज आपने बनाया, ये आपका टाइम्स न्यू रोमन उतना ही 3/4 पेज में फिट हो जाएगा. Never use multi colors. Why we use different colors? It's to highlight, it's to emphasize. एक मिनट सर, मैं फोन करता हूँ आपको थोड़ी देर में, ये मेरा सेशन चल रहा है. Okay, so Times New Roman, font 11, and between two elements, about like space, and between two lines 1.5 spacing chahiye. That is the requirement. That's formatting. ये तो ऑटोमेटिक सेट हो जाता है. लीव 1 inch space on all sides of the page, proper spacing with 2 or 3 lines between different sections, consistent type of headings used. You can use italics and you can bold a letter you want to emphasize on, but never use multicolors to emphasize. Right? Try to fit your resume in one page. Don't write your resumes in all capitals. Many people have this habit. Why in capitals? It's very difficult to read. Reading even a book, when it is written in capitals, is difficult. You can do this experiment. And reading in capitals on computer makes it even more difficult. Plus, on computer we say that's called shouting, bad manners, writing in all capitals. So what should your resume look like? I already told you, use short sentence, simple English, correct grammar and spellings. Check your resume 2 to 3 times per PowerPoint. Use good quality paper for original नाउ आप फोटो कॉपीज ओनली टेस्टिमोनियल्स एंड मार्कशीट्स की जाएंगी। जो आपका रिज्यूमे है उसको हमेशा ओरिजिनल बॉन्ड पेपर पर ही भेजना है। डोंट सेंड ऑल फोटो कॉपीज एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू साइन योर रिज्यूमे। क्रिएट हुक मीन्स क्रिएट हुक मीन्स जो आपका सेंटेंस है वो ऐसा होना चाहिए दैट पीपल वांट टू रीड फर्दर, दैट्स कॉल्ड हुक। So, and how to create the hook? I've already explained that to you. Which kind of language? Strong verbs. Strong verbs. And your sentence should start with verbs, not with nouns. So, examples: increased membership in ABC Student Club by 50%. It is not I increased, it is increased. It's not I presented, it is presented. It is not I presided, it is presided. Plus, all these sentences are actually giving you the result. Another thing, keep in mind, the first thing you see in all these sentences is the achievement. It is not the action. Action is always the later part. It's not through, what is the increased membership in ABC Student Club by 50% through creative advertising. The sentence is not through creative advertising, increased membership in ABC Student Club by 50%. Through creative advertising is action, increased membership in ABC Student Club is the result. So first write the result, then write the action. This is another first. Your sentence must start with a powerful verb, and to first write the result, achievement, then the action. How updated is your resume? One, every time you send a resume to for any job, any new place, it should be updated, latest resume. But in case that's not the case, then every 6 months keep updating your resume. Dates बदल जाती हैं, साल बदल जाते हैं, सब कुछ बदल जाता है. So every 6 months update your resume. आपने 2 महीने पहले अपडेट किया, but now you are applying for a job, then update what you send should be updated that week. Every 6 months, while sending a resume, ensure that it reflects your current position. That's very important. Latest होना चाहिए. References add credibility to your assertions. It's not compulsory that I have to provide references, but if you do that, सबसे पहले very carefully select the references. References का meaning होता है, बहुत लिखा होता है reference, you can speak to such and such person about me. So first, select the references very carefully who should speak positively about you. Never give reference of a person who might speak negatively about you. Never give reference of an unknown person. Plus also जिसका आप reference दे रहे हैं उनको भी बता दें that in such and such company you have given their reference. Many times company people will call these guys. If company call these guys, they should know, they should be aware that their name has been given in such and such company and they should speak positively about you. If you are not informed them and company rings up, people will get irritated and they might give negative opinion about you. So be very careful. But references आप दें ये जरूरी नहीं है. Yes, you can write one sentence. Reference is available on request. Means if the company wants to know the references, they can come back to me and I'll give you names. आप रिज्यूमे पर लिख दो, इसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं होती. इतना तो आप लिख सकते हो, references available on request. Creativity makes you stand out. Now, creativity is not using multi colors, lines, and sentences, using different kind of fonts. It's basically formatting, which I have already explained you. Formatting, highlighting के लिए either underline, no underline मत करिए. Okay, that also I'll tell you. On computer, never underline any word or any line. It's always italics or bold. Why you should not underline a soft copy? Underlining, actually, when I underline something in computer lingo, underlining means hyperlink. It means hyperlink. So what happens is a hyperlink means if I take my cursor below that and click, then some other page will open. So underlining on the computer creates confusion. So never underline soft copies, never underline a sentence if it is in soft copy. You want to highlight, especially your resume, then the only thing, the best way to do is bold or italics. Don't change font even, same font. ये एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम लोग क्रिएट कर देते हैं अपने रिज्यूमे में. दे राइट व्हाट इज कॉल्ड ऑब्जेक्टिव. Nobody, more 99% of the people don't understand what does this objective means, what is the purpose of this objective, and should they write or they should not write. All that people do is कहीं से कुछ देखा अच्छा लगा तो उसको अपने उसमें लगा दिया. Don't do that. Basically objective का purpose होता है to one put forward your view about why and how you are suitable for the company. What company wants and how you can bring those skills, those qualities on the table. That's the purpose of objective. Plus, never write, I am looking for such and such job. No, nobody cares about what you are looking for. People care for what you can bring on the table. So if you can frame your objective, keeping in mind what company needs, write it. Otherwise, ऐसा कोई requirement नहीं है, ऐसा कोई rule नहीं है that you have to write objective. It's not compulsory. Simply never copy somebody's objective. आपको अच्छा लगा, मैंने कॉपी पेस्ट कर दिया. डोंट डू दैट. मेनी टाइम्स यू विल बी कॉट ऑन दैट. आपका डिस्कशन आपके ऑब्जेक्टिव से ही चालू होगा एंड आपको पता ही नहीं है उसमें लिखा क्या है एंड हाउ टू प्रूव दैट. Yeah, I have already explained to you, never, only if you can tie your objective with the skills, qualities the job requires, write it, otherwise don't write it. ऐसा कोई rule नहीं है that you have to write an objective statement. So double check your work for, do the statements begin with an action verb? These things I'm repeating again and again because ये third time आ रहा है, because it is these things only which will get you the interview call. Job तो बात की बात है. First thing I need is the interview call. Do the statements begin with an action verb? Are action words as descriptive as possible? Are all other words adjectives, descriptive? All unnecessary words eliminated. Be very careful. Plus, small sentences, no spelling mistake, no grammar mistake, formatting, etc., etc. So, double check your work for all this. Another thing, have you quantified everything that can be quantified? That means what? This means wherever you can give numbers, have you given numbers? Okay, I work very hard has no meaning. What was your achievement because of the hard work? Right? So quantified means have you given numbers and not given adjectives to describe those things. And second important thing, क्वांटिफाई का मतलब होता है जिसको हम लोग मेजर कर सकते हैं. And remember, in goal setting, we have a sentence which is called whatever can be measured can be achieved. Or whatever has been achieved, there's a measure for that. Has the statement been put in terms of interest to the employer? The first session में what we had said was कि आपको employer के mind में घुस के ये guess करना पड़ेगा कि वो employer चाहता क्या है. What does that employer look for? So your resume has to reflect that. If resume, if the job is for sales and आपका production वाला आपने resume दे दिया, you are not going to get interview call. Have the results been stated before the action? I told you that. First write action, first write the result and then write the action which resulted in that. Double check your work for all these things. Very important for students, volunteer experience, company, organization, city, state. Now, हम लोगों में ये आदत नहीं है, but in foreign countries, lot of people do this. So the best thing you can do is, like I keep repeating again and again, and that is extracurricular activities. Become a member of student wing of many social organizations. Baroda Management Association is there, Baroda Productivity Council is there, Quality Circle is there. आप लोग तो engineers हैं, mechanical issue is there. So become member of all that. Member the, and if you have conducted some program or if you are in some committee or if you are chairman of some committee, those things add weightage to your resume. And let me tell you, the first job I got in Delhi was not because, in fact, first job I got in Delhi was without any interview. It was purely because in 1 year I was we had electrical engineering society, so I was general secretary of that society. That brought me in contact with a big shot, a vice president of a company. So when I was looking for a job, he simply called me, "Kal se kaam pe aa jao." Why? Because we have already seen you. Student organization experience. Organization name, position, title, date participated, and all these things can be done in just one page. Just one page. Example, leadership experience, student government association, vice president, academic affairs, chaired 60 members body presenting academic department, participated in college-wise policy decision, met the president of university to advise administration concerning student issues. All these things basically पहले result आया हुआ है, बाद में action आया हुआ है. Additional. Now, additional skill many of us have. We know more than one language. My mother tongue is, let's say, Hindi, or then I know English. I also know Gujarati. I also know Tamil. So, language is plus most important these days your computer skills. And if you have attended some training programs, those training programs, project works, कुछ आपको awards मिले हैं, कुछ honors मिले हैं, that. So these are the additional, this additional information should be there in the resume. Right, so that was resume. Anybody has any doubt, any question on resume? We still have about 3 minutes.
Sir, I had a doubt that
Okay.
is it always better to use the online templates available, or is it good if we create our own, like in Microsoft Word?
No. So you can use template, no harm there. The only thing is the you when you are searching for a template, look for a template for freshers, fresh candidates. Use that. Except that you all that will be doing is replacing whatever is written there with your words. There's no harm
Okay,
there. You can use it templates. But to choose the appropriate template because वो net तो आपको choice दे देता है. Thousands they'll give you. You have to choose the appropriate
okay,
one. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, any other question? Right, so I think I hope I was able to deliver something good to you during these 3 or 4 sessions. If you want my help in any issues regarding your, career counseling or interview skills or soft skill development, I'm always available. Don't hesitate. I'll be happy to help you. Right,
Yes, sir.
so
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for engaging with us on all these 4 days and enlightening us with some useful tips that will be definitely useful for the students. And on behalf of Team MIIC, also, I thank you for sparing the time with us. And we look positively to work also. We also look forward to work for other segments, other in future also.
I'll be happy to do that. No problem. You can ask me, you can ask me to participate to help you in any which way, and I'll do that. No problem without any hesitation. Right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Thank you so much, sir.
my pleasure.